Well, with that, I guess the way I'd like to do this toast is just tell you a little bit, at least in terms of, I'm doing this on behalf of my brothers and sisters, and I think when at least for us, when we think about it, what our parents had taught us and over the years, and there's a lot of patience, and there's a lot of love and devotion to one another, and those kinds of things that have really made a difference in the way we go about our relationships. And I think that's really important because it's something that at least from my standpoint is going to last. As time moves on, our family will be able to continue that kind of a legacy of how we treat each other and live with one another and that sort of thing. So I think that's been something that is very valuable and something that was really important to us as we've grown up. So with that, I think everyone should stand up and we should make a toast. I guess what I'd say is to George and Betty and my mom and dad, and may the legacy live on. Don't you dare throw the glasses. I mean, that's it. Not one glass across the bowl. So, thank you. Let's see. I don't know if...
lovely young lady in the house here. Ray.
George, why don't you use the microphone so we can hear you outside.
How many years?
51 years.
No. But Lorraine fixed Betty and I up on a blind date. And we've been going together ever since. I should like to thank everybody for coming. Been my father. We have one cousin came all the way from Children, Vermont. Dorothy. Betty's brother and wife came from Maui. And we have here a young lady, Jan, that was Betty's bride. This is the first time we've seen her in about 48 years.
Wow.
We sure like to thank everybody for coming. Oh, we have some people in the back there, Barry and Joanna, that made it possible to have this beautiful room here.
Yes, raise your hand.
They put this all together. Last night. They've been working on it for about a year now. And Andy Martha, who made the cake. Would you stand up?
Okay, I just wanted to thank the kids and Tim and Julie and Matt and Christine and Allison, our piano players, and Dale and Doug and Tom and Linda and Tim, who just arrived wherever, and this is my cheat. Anyway, Mary and his friend Cindy, and Dad and Mel, and Jan, and Dale, who is just so beautiful, and Jan and Mel and Kevin and Brittany, and Ed and Cindy, who drove all night and are here during the day. And then we have Patty and Lorraine and Jan and Dorothy and Laverne. Oh, I'm not there yet. And also our sister-in-law, when you eat this delicious cake, she made this, and it's just beautiful. Last night? I'm sure it's been in the making. Let's see, and Dorothy from Vermont, and John from Hawaii, and and Jen and Mel for having us at their house. We were 15 last night, and we will be 2 more 15 tonight.
Can we join you? Come on, go.
And like Ed said, Mary and Johanna, thanks so much for this lovely room. Janine, who is our decorations, and Barbara, who is the caterer. And I have the food was good. Yes.
Hey, George, can I ask you a question? Sure. When you and Betty met at a party, right?
Right.
Yeah. I never complained, but it was my night for the car. Yeah. All right. I've been saving this for 50 years. But anyway, it was my night to have the parents' car. It was a Saturday night. And we had this beautiful party, and it was a good time. And George came up and he says, "Can I use the car to take Betty home?" I said, sure, but you got to come back and pick me up. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, he never showed up. And it was a long walk home. And I don't know if we walked home the rain or how we got home, but it was a long walk for me because I had to go to work the next day. But I've never forgiven him. And the other thing is I want to mention, a big problem. Oh, wasn't it? But as a kid, George was really, in fact, was wild. I remember one time I was coming home from my dad's store in the truck, and he looked over and he said, "Look at that wild kid going around in the bars up there. Round and round." I said, "That's George." Holy crap, he couldn't believe it either. And the other thing I remember he did, he wanted to get flying, so we had a porch, it was a 2-story house. We had a porch, so he took the umbrella and jumped off the edge. And he never got hurt, I think. Yeah, but we sure loved Eddie. Well, what I was going to say, well, George too. The thing I was trying to get up to, that George was so wild, but he met Betty, and just like that, he changed. So he said, when you hear "now, George," he just proper and nice. So we got Thank you.
We've always said that George can only say what you could believe George said was half. Okay? There's half of that. After Uncle Mel, you can only believe half of Uncle Mel. Congratulations.
Hey, Tim.